Trust me, I've got nothing.
Wanna understand? Got a missile aim, got a pretty face. I don't partake with them fakes. I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again. I don't partake.
I don't bargain, sat him down and raise a bargain. I beg your pardon, caution. No fleet, I make him nauseous. I'm all in this stone, my homie never auction. Run up, I'm breaking necks, make him get the double take. When I dictate, so straight, no debate. The pressure elevate, ain't got no time to negotiate. Never chase, I set the pace. Got my 5-star click from the cradle to the grave.
You wanna see me in the shining flash?
You got to sell a pretty, pretty face. Gotta sell dope, heard you mad. I don't really wanna understand.
Got a missile aim, got a pretty face.
I don't partake with a face.
I don't like that, you heard me say.
Repeat again.
열심히 뛰어봐 나는 놈이 구며발치 앞에서 해줄게 인사 반응도 못해 다 쓰러져 domino 원인 I'm fair game yes I'm a 신사 기상 pack it up 팀사 긴장 shoot it up 비상 산책 가듯이 누르 티 탐이 판에 so boring 내가 할 말은 peace out
Locked and loaded like my gun, I told it. Take me to the battle, my team, you know it. Skies pitch black till we pull up and glow it. I'm all day with it, no I never get off it. Everywhere I go is drama, all the boys I give the trauma. Diamond spoons stir up the pot, pretty face don't let it fool ya. They say I paid making me really wanna.
Missile aim, got a pretty face. I don't partake with them fakes. I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again.
I don't bargain, sat him down and raise a bargain. I beg your pardon, caution. Nauseous. Auction. Run up, I'm breaking necks, make him get the double take. When I dictate. To the great.
See me in the shining flash?
You got to sell a pretty, pretty face. Gotta sell dope, heard you mad. I don't really wanna understand.
Got a missile aim, got a pretty face.
I don't partake with a face. Again.
열심히 뛰어봐 나는 놈 so boring 내가 할 말은 peace out
Locked and loaded like my gun, I told it. Take me to the battle, my team, you know it. Skies pitch black till we pull up and glow it. I'm all day with it, no I never get off it. Everywhere I go is drama, all the boys I give the trauma. Diamond spoons stir up the pot, pretty face don't let it fool ya. They say I paid making me really wanna. Now gotta pave the way, they'll never walk
Got a
on.
missile aim, got a pretty face. I don't partake with them fakes. I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again.
So, what an idiot. How do I fucking get that off there, dog?
I don't partake with a face. I don't
Let's try it again. I don't know why it's taking so damn long.
Face. I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again.
열심히 뛰어봐 나는 놈이 구며 발치 앞
Okay, so sadly we have to play a couple of the basic training ones before we can actually play, but it ain't that bad. Looks like I gotta play keyboard and mouse. Crazy. tired. Okay.
You heard what I said.
Who got this hella pretty, pretty
Yeah.
face?
Should be pretty good, huh?
Dope, heard you mad. Got a missile aim, got a pretty face. I don't partake with them fakes. I don't like that, you heard me say.
Shit.
Take when I dictate, so straight, no debate. The pressure elevate.
Okay.
Ain't got no time to negotiate. Never chase, I set the pace. Got my 5-star click from the cradle to the grave.
You wanna see me in the city flash?
You got to sell a pretty, pretty face. Gotta sell a dope, heard you mad. I don't really wanna understand. Got a missile aim, got a pretty face. I don't partake with a face. I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again.
열심히 뛰어봐 나는 놈이 구며 발치 앞에서 해줄게 인사 반응도 못해 다 쓰러져 도미노 원인 I'm fair game yes I'm a 신사 기상 pack it up 팀사 긴장 shoot it up 비상 산책 가듯이 누려 티 탐이 판에 so boring 내가 할 말은 peace out
Locked and loaded like my gun, I told it. Take me to the battle, my team, you know it. Skies pitch black till we pull up and glow it. I'm all day with it, no, I never get off it. Everywhere I go is drama, all the boys I give the trauma. Diamond spoons are up to
This is bullshit. Hell yeah. Some burnouts, aren't they? You know, he's not doing too hot this year. He ain't doing too hot at all. Got it. I passed it. No, let's go to let's go to 99. No, you know what? Let's go to 2000. Let's go to 2000. No, let's go to 99 for sure. 99 for sure. Actually, hold up a minute. I can't make my mind up. I can't make my mind up. Can't make it up.
NASCAR wants you to have a street race on this base. This is NASCAR street course. You make it to the finish line without getting caught, you have my respect.
Let's get to work on bringing NASCAR to the nation.
You've fought against the odds in every inch of every race with endless determination and grit. All of your hard work and dedication have brought you to where you are today. Keep moving forward. Talk to your doctor about Breztri, 3 medicines in 1 inhaler. Learn more at Breztri.com.
You want an experience that wakes you up? A place
against the odds in every inch of every race. With endless determination and grit, all of your hard work and dedication have brought you to where you are today. Keep moving forward. Talk to your doctor about Breztri, 3 medicines in 1 inhaler. Learn more at breztri.com.
The weather here at Talladega, well, it's rather variable. We had heavy rain overnight. It showered and sprinkled this morning, but skies are partly sunny right now. It will be quite hot if the sun stays out. The temperatures have been near or just slightly above 90 degrees for the past few days. The field begins to move out onto the 2.66-mile racetrack here at Talladega. They'll take a couple of warm-up laps before they get the green flag. The banking in turns 2 and 3, 33 degrees, the same in turns 3 and 4. The trioval. Number 29, Hardy's Oldsmobile, driven by Kayer and Cole, proving going into second Lely banking. And now the starting lineup for the 18th annual Winston 500. On the front row with a new qualifying record of 212.809 in the Coors Belling Ford, Bill Elliott, number 9. Outside of row number 1 will be the Miller America Buick number 22, driven by Bobby Allison from nearby Hueytown, Alabama. His son will start inside second row, Davey Allison in the number 28 Haviland Ford. And outside of row number 2 will be Darrell Waltrip, qualifying at 210.471 in the Tide Exxon Chevrolet. Going in the third row, Dale Earnhardt in number 3, the Wrangler GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Outside of row number 3 will be car number 21, the Citgo Ford, driven by Kyle Petty. Going in row number 4, Sterling Marlin in the number 44.
Actually, hold on. I'll tell you the best. I'll tell you my favorite season. Probably 2000s, 2009.
From the moment you took your first breath, you had something to prove. And boy, did you ever. Roads worn, clouds punched, sweat mopped, up and down, back and forth, over and over and over again. And when it was finally time to enjoy it all, COPD thought it could stop you. Well, COPD never met someone like you. You kept right on going. Breztri is 3 medicines in 1 inhaler with better breathing starting within 5 minutes and helps.
They might count you out.
They might doubt you.
The only way to prove them wrong is to keep driving.
Whether it's a dirt track in the Dakotas or here on this giant Texas Motor Speedway, here are the words that will raise the hair on the back of your head.
Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Marshal of today's DirecTV 500, Mr. Larry Latham, with those most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
The power is turned up. We're ready to go racing. A look at the starting lineup and the green flag next.
Flying high above Texas Motor Speedway. Now this is the way to get to the racetrack. Providing aerial pictures for you today, the Bud 1 airship, Budweiser as well. Pace car is in. The fourth DirecTV 500 is set to go green, and we're racing in Texas.
Assuring himself of being able to lead that first lap.
Kevin LePage from the outside pole did not quite get the go at the green, and Scott Pruitt has slipped underneath him for second spot. LePage is third.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. there in the 8 car is in fourth place. He has a very strong car. In practice, he was as good as anyone.
You can see a lot of side-by-side racing back in the pack. Those first 5 or 6 cars are single file.
Dale Jarrett 5th, Steve Park in 6th, rookie Jeff Fuller in 7th. Then here's the first side-by-side battle. Ward Burton. After that practice crash, he and Jerry Nadeau tussle for 8th place.
Boy, it was amazing, Mike, that after that crash, he'd gotten no laps on that Pontiac that he's driving here today. Before qualifying, went out and qualified at 9th, and looks like he has a good car for race setup.
Riding with Mike Skinner, that's Ward Burton just ahead.
Mike, you can see how flat the track is as they enter the turns. That's one thing they told me about the racetrack, is you start in, it's very, very flat, and the car floats into the corner.
Lead change, turn 1, Scott Pruitt. A NASCAR rookie, well, pretty much in name only. He's tamed champ cars, sports cars. Here he is in the Cup circuit.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s moved into 3rd place now as they go down the back straightaway into turn 3.
Earnhardt Jr. looking over the rear spoiler. Labonte, here he comes.
And on the inside, made it look easy. Boy, he has some horsepower under the hood of that Budweiser Chevrolet.
So Scott Pruitt has led in NASCAR for the first time. And this also the first race that Terry Labonte has led since Rockingham back in October.
Terry backslid about 3 or 4 spots, so he's now back up to speed, but he got caught on the outside net, and they just can't go when they get on the high side of the racetrack.
He was not going to take any chances up there in that second groove. It'll work in as time goes by, but right now the fastest way around this racetrack is right down on the bottom of the racetrack. And so Terry not wanting to take any chances, too much racing yet to go to take chances.
Here's Dale Earnhardt in 15th, and last week's winner, Rusty Wallace, the number 2, in 16th. Matt Kenseth finished second late last night in that Busch Grand National event. And he's back there in 16th position. Upper left of your screen, red there like Stacy Compton. That 21st position means that he's lost a spot. Drivers in green there on the upper left. Those positions are drivers who gained a position or more since the last lap.
Boy, Scott Pruitt's making this thing look pretty easy in the 32 car. He took the lead, and he's actually stretching just a little bit, but there's some cars behind him moving up pretty quick. One of them, Dale Jarrett.
Little contact down in turn 1. Ricky Rudd got traded a little paint with somebody there to no consequence, as we've been green for all of these first 6 laps. There's that battle. It was Chad Little on the outside of Ricky Rudd down in turn 1.
And they touched it again. Yes. They've run almost a lap side by side. They said, hey, Chad, I better get on by you, buddy.
7 of Michael Waltrip moves up underneath. There's the 42 in blue and green. That's Kenny Irwin. And Johnny Benson trying to move up as they've pinned that 97 of Chad Little to the outside.
Oh, there's like a gnat.
From Ricky Rudd's car, looking back at Michael Waltrip's number 7. And up front, things have heated up for the lead.
It has that. The 8 car there, Dale Earnhardt Jr. has moved closer and closer on Scott Pruitt, and he brought Kevin LePage right along with him.
You ride with Dale Earnhardt Jr., defending Busch Grand National champion, as he looks over the Ford of Scott Pruitt.
Well, Mike, we were right here when this young man won the Busch Grand National race a couple of years back there, and he won his first race ever right here. He loves this track.
They run 1-2. Pruitt the leader. Earnhardt Jr. in second. Now Terry Labonte, who's led 3 of the 4 Texas races, including this one, has dropped back to 6th place. Let's go to pit road. What's the problem?
Mike, that number 5 has gotten pretty loose. The Chevy not handling the way he needs it to. So he is just going to drop back a little bit, try to be patient, and get that car a little bit tighter when they get him in for their first round of pit stops.
Pruitt being pressured by Earnhardt Jr. And now back comes Kevin LePage in that purple and white 16.
He fell back a little bit there at the beginning, but he has moved right back up into third place and in contention for the lead.
Now here's the first group of the first pack. Now the field is split into two large packs, and this is the first part of the first one as things have strung out kind of quickly here at Texas in these first 10 laps. Now this all the first group of cars, and then there's about 3 seconds back to where Ricky Rudd leads that second large group of cars that comprises the second half of the field, and they lack about half a lap to these 3 leaders.
Yeah, and just behind them, Dale Jarrett's moving in there, Steve Park and Terry Labonte. So it's going to be a big train of cars fighting as Dale Earnhardt Jr. tries to take the lead.
For more on this outstanding Winston Cup rookie, Dick Berggren.
Well, Earnhardt Jr. won his very first ever Busch Series race right here in Texas, so he came filled with excitement and enthusiasm. But his crew is telling him, be cool. See who you're running with up there. He's running with a guy that doesn't have a lot of experience here at Texas. But then again, neither does anybody else in this field. Mike?
He just backed off something. I don't know why he slowed down so much. And cars behind him backed off a little bit. Kevin LePage backed off. I don't know if they hit a slick spot and they thought something was going on out there, but they backed off, and Scott Pruitt has taken off a lot of position changing back there for third, fourth, and fifth.
Well, you're right. Steve Park went from 5th to 3rd right now, and he's moved in on Earnhardt Jr. Something happened. They may have had a little contact in that group, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. definitely checked up.
He was right up and under Scott Pruitt 2 laps ago, and now he's fallen 7/10 of a second behind. We look back at the third place car of Steve Park, and he also drives for Dale Earnhardt Inc. He is Earnhardt Jr.'s teammate, and what a last couple of races that Park has had, including his first ever Winston Cup pole. Dick, what happened to Dale Jr.?
Well, there's all kinds of colors of things and clothing in this grandstand, Mike, and he looked up there and thought one of those yellow jackets was the caution light. Backed out of it for just a second because here in Texas you don't want to mess around with a caution light. But look at him. He's doing fine. He's closing right back in on Pruitt.
Well, he is, but that was a strange moment out there, really. I mean, they just slowed down, and Pruitt just kept going, and everybody else started passing everybody else back there for that third, fourth, and fifth, sixth positions.
The one thing that is happening, though, the aid of Dale Earnhardt Jr. has caught Pruitt again. He's tightened right up. As we go back to Matt Kenseth here and Rusty Wallace as they fight back in the pack.
This will be for 14th position. Last night's second place finisher against last week's Winston Cup winner. Let's go back to the front where you can see that Earnhardt Jr. is right on Scott Pruitt. Now his favorite place to try to pass has been entering turn 1. He can't get much lower on the racetrack than Pruitt is, though, in turn 3.
No, he's been getting a good run off of turn 4, and that's what has allowed him to get up there going into turn 1. Let's see if he's going to do it. Nope, I don't believe he'll do it this time.
Not going to happen. 16 laps complete. 2 rookies lead the field. Scott Pruitt and Dale Earnhardt Jr. with Steve Park in third. Here comes the lead. Earnhardt Jr. going to turn 3.
And the crowd goes crazy on the front straightaway. They really pull for Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's got a lot of pressure right now. Steve Park and these guys.
Oh, he hits him and turns him around. Caution is out. And everyone else will drive through that smoke screen to the caution flag as Steve Park and Scott Pruitt make contact.
Steve Park just barely touched him as they were entering out of turn 4 there, and it was just enough to turn him there.
Doesn't take much of a touch. At that point of the racetrack, you're almost out of control anyway, and just a little bit of a touch, and around he went. That's too bad. Scott Pruitt had his best run going of his NASCAR Winston Cup career.
He had just given the low lane on the racetrack. Not given, but...
That would be some great company to be in.
Absolutely. I'm thinking the same thing.
Of course, that was the last year that Bobby Allison raced. That's when he had his big injury in Pocono, Pennsylvania. We're going green flag racing.
Bobby Hamilton in the 4 there trying to make up a lap right now. He's not going to get it done, but he is fighting as hard as he can.
And the 2 GM cars got the jump on Jeff Burton's Ford. There's Earnhardt and Labonte. They've taken off, and they have Hamilton as a lap down car cushion to Burton.
Now what Labonte's trying to do right now is stay as close to the back of that car of Earnhardt's as he can. If he can stay right up, he might make him a little bit loose and uncomfortable.
That's his best chance, maybe to pass him, buddy, if he could do that. But Earnhardt begins to pull away a little bit now. Got just a car length and a half away. That's not much, but maybe enough that it won't loosen him up. You got to be right up under him before he can do that, and that's exactly what Bobby Labonte was trying to do.
You're riding with the Circuit City camera on board Bobby Labonte.
And he's not wasting a lot of time out of the throttle either as he goes through the corner, just kind of feather-footed through it. Listen. Back in it and gone.
And coming in his rearview mirror is Jeff Burton. That third-place car has now cleared Bobby Hamilton and is about to join this fight for the lead.
Well, he is definitely gaining on Bobby Labonte. You see, he's right now, the last lap was 3/4 of a second behind the leader.
Fifth place battle. Steve Park and that number 1, Kevin LePage. They've both had a great run today. Cam Mayfield.
Kevin goes in there very hard. Here comes Jeremy Mayfield. Steve Park is caught on the outside and does not have the grip to stay there.
And remember, he only took 2 tires way back there. A little surprising maybe that he didn't come in this last caution. Didn't want to give up that track position, I guess, but he was losing some positions, but I guess he figured he could hold on and do better.
Ned, let's pick up on the cars that took 4 tires on that caution. Number 5, Terry Labonte, and number 3, Dale Earnhardt, have climbed up now to 11th and 12th. Trying to march toward the front and see if those 4 fresh tires will be of advantage.
Last week at Bristol, Tennessee, which is a very difficult track to pass on, Terry Labonte came in with about 17 or 18 laps to go on that track. Took new tires and came all the way from 17th up to 5th position. So work there. See how it works here.
Worked for Johnny Benson, got him a second-place finish. Those 4 tires on the last stop.
But he did that all day. It was his game plan. These guys made a great move there, I think.
Tony Stewart battling Steve Park for 7th.
You can see Steve he don't get the run off the corner the cars that took on tires are getting right now.
Well, I mentioned a moment ago that Burton was 3/4 of a second behind Earnhardt. Right now, it's 1.15 seconds. So Earnhardt pulling away, even though Burton was gaining, as we said, on Bobby Labonte. You can see he's up on him. But Earnhardt looking in his rearview mirror and putting the distance.
Look at the father back here. He hadn't given up anything either. 3 wide into turn 3.
And Terry Labonte did not give an inch. They don't call him the Iceman for nothing. He just took it in there 3 wide. He says, I'm not giving you this spot.
That surprised me. I thought Terry might back off, but boy, he didn't. I'm proud of him.
Well, Ned, the dinner bell's ringing. There's only 32 laps to go.
That's exactly right.
And he still hadn't give it up as they're side by side coming off turn 2.
Riding with Ricky Rudd.
Terry got a good run off of that turn from the high side. He's sort of driving in that second groove there.
Yeah, his car's working very well.
But Earnhardt had that low groove.
He almost got in the wall coming off turn 4. Earnhardt made that spot then.
And Ricky Rudd might have kicked up a little dust to the infield grass trying to get by as well. Didn't quite make it.
He had a run. He was up beside it but couldn't hold on.
Things are getting close at second place. Jeff Burton in the Ford has caught Bobby Labonte. But they still lack 1.5 seconds to Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, Earnhardt Jr.'s gaining about 1/10 of a second a lap as Michael Waltrip takes his car through the garage area.
If we watch him go down in turn 3, Dale Earnhardt Jr., a guy had the nerve to ask me the other day, is he for real? Turn your set up. He is for real.
Well, the Earnhardts are known for April Fool's jokes on the Winston Cup competitors. Earnhardt won his first Winston Cup race on April Fool's weekend 1979. And if you've looked at the calendar, here we are 21 years later.
Wow.
Same weekend.
Interesting.
You know, my hat's off to Mark Martin, not only for winning last night and extending that great string of Busch Grand National victories, but in Victory Lane, he reminded everybody that this was the weekend we lost a great racing champion, Alan Kulwicki.
Amen on
Sawicki was the defending Winston Cup champ when he perished in a plane crash coming back to Bristol, Tennessee from a personal appearance.
1993.
He is missed.
He certainly is.
These two cars are basically the same as far as speed around the racetrack. It would take a mistake on one or the other for position change because Bobby Labonte is just as fast as Burton is.
27 laps to go.
Boy, that's a long time though on the racetrack. Anything can happen. Just one time, get out of the groove a little bit, have to check up, and those second and third place cars will be right on your heels.
There are your three leaders, and you see the advantage Earnhardt Jr. has, 1.6 seconds. While Bobby Labonte has to occupy himself with Jeff Burton.
From the moment you took your first breath, you had something to prove. And boy, did you ever. Roads worn, clocks punched, sweat mopped, up and down, back and forth, over and over and over again. And when it was finally time to enjoy it all.
We're at the Daytona International Speedway in Florida. In fifth place is Ron Hutcherson, by the way, staying very much with the leaders. It's a good start and a very competitive first few laps then in the Daytona 125. Much more to come. The battle goes on to assert authority in the Daytona 125. That's Dave Marcus in car number 2, who has now taken the lead. In second place, David Pearson in car number 21. The former leader, Donnie Allison, is now third, and Richard Petty is fourth. This is classic racing among classic racing drivers.
And there's a classic move by David Pearson, slipping underneath Marcus there as he goes into turn 3. Calculated driver, one of the real old foxes, one of the most experienced drivers in any kind of motor racing at all.
You've fought against the odds in every inch of every race with endless determination and grit. All of your hard work and dedication have brought
know what they're doing. Cotton Owens. His decision now, move up. Now we take over. Roberts is in for the third time. Hood still down, and Petty is leading. But he'll have to stop, too. The board says Petty, Stacy, Roberts, Pearson, Baker. He's lost it. There goes Thompson. Look out, Pearson. Safe. How do they do it? Petty is in too soon. They don't make their last pit stop yet. Or do they? again, right on schedule and leading. He'll make one more stop.
You've fought against the odds in every inch of every race with endless determination and grit. All of your hard work and dedication have brought...
From the Daytona International Speedway, it's backwards down the track. So it's a tough break. It's going to cost some valuable time for Mario, and it looks like Buddy Baker is out for the afternoon. There you see the remains of Buddy's challenging Dodge. We'll be back with more activity in just a moment. After that hair-raising three-car accident right in front of the home grandstands here, the crowd's still buzzing because Buddy Baker is out, and of course the Dodge hopes go with him. They've nosedived. Only Al Unser is left with Dodge. Here's Richard Petty back in to get more tape on the roof. Mario Andretti is definitely out. Last year's Daytona 500 winner won't make it two in a row. And we might get a word here with Chris Economaki about the other casualties.
Well, there have been a lot, Bill. Charlie Glotzback is out, along with the big names. Sonny Hutchins and Bobby Johns are both walking around behind the pits here. Donnie Allison and, of course, James Hilton. The field has really been thin.
And the speeds continue with Cale Yarborough leading the pack in a Mercury. Leroy Yarborough is second. Paul Goldsmith in a Plymouth Roadrunner is third. Bobby Allison in a Torino is fourth. Jim Hurtubise is fifth. And Al Unser to Dodge is sixth. Leroy Yarborough has taken over the lead from Cale Yarborough, and Bobby Allison has actually moved into second with Paul Goldsmith third. Cale Yarborough has dropped back to fourth. We don't know whether there's a problem with the car, but Cale apparently for some reason slowed down and behind a slower car. Do you see him bump to the outside? Held on for dear life there. It was 2.4 the last time. It's 1 second. 1 second separating Leroy Yarborough from Cale Yarborough, and what a race this is turning out to be. Almost unbelievably close. A 500-mile race, and they're only 1 second apart. There they are, just the flick of an eyelash, and the difference between first and second place is $30,000. Here's Cale moving up. He's even with him. And Leroy fights him off. He's got a little bit more room. He's a higher on the track and closes the door on Cale. But it's beginning to look as if Cale has just a little bit more oomph down that backstretch. A great...
I've heard every opinion, read every headline, but surrounded by the right people, all that noise just fades away. That's when you take control of your story.
At Detroit, part of the 250th anniversary celebration, the 250th... A jam up on the far turn. Cars are righted and continue in the scramble. But there's plenty of litter on the track, and the race momentarily slows down. They continue in any condition. Now watch this. Number 40, driven by Tommy Thompson of Louisville, Kentucky, and number 41, piloted by Curtis Turner out of Roanoke, Virginia. They're battling for the lead. They swing out to pass a slow mover, then they sideswipe and go off the track. They're still battling it out. Turner's engine is afire, but he speeds ahead to take the lead. He holds on until the fire gains the upper hand and he's forced to pull in. gets into the fight again, but it's too late. Thompson breezes in to win a new car and $5,000 first prize money.
Cool.
She volunteered at the track, the sign-in booth, the qualifying lineup. She was at the pay window. And this is all while Grandma watched after me in the grandstands. Grandma Bush, she was best grandma. She was the voice of reason. We all know the all-star race in our family. And, you know, she always put others first. But her hamburgers were legend. I was just a blue-collar kid from Vegas with a dream to be a racer. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all the support through the years. Your work ethic that you instilled in me and the village of people from Las Vegas who are here with me tonight. Let me hear you. You, guys. You were always there to help me out, both on and off the track. I love you. Greg Q and Star Nursery. This race team gave me a shot. I somehow ended up winning my first ever late model race. I was definitely unaware of the time, the energy, the money, and the heart that went into us winning Rookie of the Year, 7 races, and a championship in that second year. I would now like to thank you, Craig Q, and that whole group of volunteers for helping me get to the next level. A couple more shout outs from car owners from Las Vegas who gave me a shot. Joey Mancarey, who's here, Glenn Evans, and Jerry Spilsbury. Thank you for giving this blue collar kid a chance. All right, take this in. March of 1994 is my first ever competitive race of any type. By September of 2000, I'm starting 10th at Dover in the NASCAR Cup Series. 6 years. That's all I had for racing experience. That's how fast it went. I'd like to thank Max Jones, Matt Chambers, and that whole group in Livonia, Michigan for my 1 year in trucks. 4 wins, 4 poles, second in the championship and Rookie of the Year. And here we are in Cup. And this is where I got to have some fun, all right? Follow me on this one. This is where I'd like to take a moment and mention all my crew chiefs. I don't quite have the record. Bobby Allison has the record. But it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But I raced with 14 different Cup Series crew chiefs, winning with 9 of them. Jeff Hammond, Matt Chambers, Ben Leslie, Jimmy Fenning, Roy McCauley, Pat Trison, Steve Addington, Nick Harrison, Todd Barrier, Daniel Knost, Tony Gibson, Johnny Klossmeyer, Billy Scott, Matt McCall, and Billy Scott again. Some of these guys got the tough Kurt Busch. Some of these guys got the mellowed out Kurt. But what all these guys got was the desire to be great, a tenacity like no other, a work ethic that was next level, and a racer who raced from his heart. Every lap, every race, I always prided myself on being competitive at every track. For the fans, I wanted them to be able to count on me for a solid top 10 run or a chance to win every week from New England to Florida, the Midwest, or the desert Southwest. All right, how many of my old school Roush peeps are here? Let me hear you tonight. Let's get this going with the Cup teams here. Got a few? All right. RFK, thank you. Fenning, thank you for coming tonight. Winning Bristol in the spring race of 2002 was a childhood dream come true. Jimmy, you turned this punk kid into a student of the sport. You were a guiding mentor, father figure that shaped my career. Thank you for giving your all and creating a championship mindset. Thank you to Jack Roush for giving this blue-collar kid from Las Vegas a chance at the big time. My time at Roush was short but productive. Thank you to all of my Hall of Famer teammates. During that 14 wins and a championship, I also won the 2003 IROC championship. That led me to some underground discussions with Roger Penske. We discussed driving the Blue Deuce and taking over for Hall of Famer Rusty Wallace even before I won the championship in '04. Driving the number two Miller Lite car was a special time. I wish I would have respected it more, but I'm proud to have won right away with Roy McCauley. But how many of my Penske peeps we got here tonight? We got a few? Okay. Winning and dominating at times with Pat Tryson was definitely another championship vibe. And then Steve Addington decided he would try out another Busch brother. I don't know why he did that. But we hit it off right away, and we won on the track and off the track. And winning the All-Star and Coke 600 back-to-back was definitely the highlight. I really appreciate Phoenix Racing and James Finch. Let me hear some of my Phoenix Racing boys. I know Finch is here tonight. Oh, man, where's Finch? Okay, I know, all right. Now, racing with you boys, Nick Harrison, Steve Barkdahl, and all the members down in Spartanburg, South Carolina, we dug deep that year. We didn't win in Cup, but we did win Summer, Daytona, and Xfinity. Oh, I also won with Kyle Busch Motorsports again that year. Yeah, there it is. Kyle never won in that car. Racing for Barney Visser and Furniture Row was special. And as I said before, Visser is the man. He turned me into a man. He taught me how to be a kinder man, a better man. Sleeping on Todd Barrier's couch and listening to this upstart engineer, Cole Pern, talk strategy was definitely the best of vibes. My racing years at Stewart-Haas were highlighted by a Daytona 500 win and helping create playoff berths each year. But how many of my Monster Energy peeps are here tonight? All right. Thank you. If I could take this time to recognize the coolest brand that matches me, just like Richard Petty and STP, this is Monster Energy. Mark Hall, Rodney Sachs, Hilton Schlossberg, you taught me how to be that guy. The energy in the can, the lifestyle in the can. Thank you for instilling that professionalism in me. Thank you to Mitch Covington for all of this. You created this. You did this. Your mentorship is like no other, and I love you, Mitch, buddy. Stewart-Haas Racing was built by racers, and how many of my SHR people are here? Got anybody out there? Okay, all right, got a few. When Tony Stewart walks in the room changes. It's like, pow, win, go, no BS. Gene Haas, thank you for the opportunity and risking it for me. Winning with Daniel Knost at Martinsville in our 7th race together set the tone at SHR. It was Tony Gibson. Thank you for confirming that I really did need to calm down. Thank you, old man. And to Johnny Klossmeyer, we snaked one at Pocono, didn't we? And then to Billy Scott, we were awesome together. But later on, we did so much more.
What's happening?
Today, the NASCAR Hall of Fame class of 2026 decided. 3 legends will earn the sport's ultimate honor. Their careers, their impact, their legacies forever enshrined.
We are watching history being made here. Oh, that's right. He's the champ. Got Lieutenant Harvick. Harvick wins. Harvick by inches. What a race.
Greg Biffle has officially clinched the Truck Series championship.
Chief mechanic Herb Knapp flings the pit board into the air. Elliott is going toward immortality.
Sounds like Ernie Elliott's been at work again.
3-time champion Jack Sprague celebrates with his team.
We'll see the smile on Ray Elder's face as he pounds down the straightaway for the checkered flag.
Randy LaJoy climbs out champion for the second year in a row.
Randy Norton in that engine shop. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Burton will take the checkered flag in dramatic fashion.
Great job, Jeff Baaack. Proud of all of you guys.
Damn it, gosh damn it, dog.
Welcome to the much anticipated NASCAR Hall of Fame voting day. I'm Kim Kuhn alongside Kyle Petty here in Studio 3, and it is an exciting day because shortly we're going to learn the NASCAR's legends whose names are going to be entered into the Hall of Fame. And Kyle, this truly is the highest honor in the sport.
Yes, it is. We can talk about the Daytona 500s and the Coca-Cola 600s and the race wins and the championships, but this is immortality, it seems like. When you enter the Hall of Fame, and you enter the Hall of Fame with Bill France Sr. and Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Jeff Gordon, guys like that, your name goes along.
I gotta pee real quick, chat. Hold on. Gotta pee.
And Kyle and I are going to be breaking things down all afternoon, but we have a third member of our show who is live in Uptown Charlotte at the NASCAR Hall of Fame, bringing all the sights and sounds to us, Carla Metz. So Carla, what's the vibe like down there at the Hall of Fame?
Thanks, Kim. Yeah, super excited to be here. I'm here with all the action, all the fans, all the people in NASCAR who make this event possible. But yeah, Uptown Charlotte is kind of happening right now as we get ready to await the announcement of these 3 nominees. And, you know, on voting day, the vibes are just a little bit different. There is a little bit of suspense in the air despite the kind of fun music that we've got playing right now. But we've had fans kind of come in and out throughout today. Some didn't even know that this announcement was happening, but they're going to stick around to hear the announcement. And then some specifically that are here to see if their favorite driver got inducted. I was talking with a group earlier, all Kevin Harvick fans. They're hoping that he gets in as a first ballot Hall of Famer today. But yeah, suspense is building. I'd say it's rather calm. Everybody's kind of quiet right now. I think that's because they're so excited to hear these nominees and to see who gets into the class of 2027, Ken.
Well, thanks, Carla, and we're going to be checking back in with her all afternoon, including some interviews after the inductees have been announced. But right now, let's take a look at the list of the names on the ballot for the 2027 class, starting with the modern era candidates. You see 10 names here, notably Kevin Harvick, Ray Elder, and Ernie Elliott making their first appearance on the ballot. And again, 2 nominees are selected from the modern era. Now let's take a look at the Pioneer Era candidates. This is designed to honor those whose careers began more than 60 years ago. Ray Fox and Herb Knapp, 2 prominent figures from the world of mechanics and crew chiefs, have been added to the Pioneer Era ballot. Again, 1 nominee selected from the Pioneer ballot. And then finally, the Landmark Award honors those who made significant contributions to the growth and esteem of NASCAR. 5 nominees, 1 selected, and notably T. Wayne Robertson making his debut on the Landmark ballot. Obviously, an exec from R.J. Reynolds responsible for the Winston.
Yes.
So, Kyle, you have the honor of being part of the voting committee. I'm not going to ask who you voted for because I know that is kept close to the chest. But what was the atmosphere like in the room? Because in past years, it's been described even as contentious because people are so passionate about who they want to see in the hall.
Passionate's a great word. Passionate is a great word. I don't believe I've been in the room, and I've been in the room multiple times, but there was more discussion this year than I think we've ever had.
Wow.
Because we had new guys. You had Kevin Harvick and Ray Elder. You had Ernie Elliott. You had Ray Fox and Herb Knapp. These guys instantly moved into a position where they merited a discussion. And a lot of times we don't get that with first-time nominees. And I hate to say that, but a lot of times you don't get it. But what we had was the people that stood up and spoke for everyone, for guys that had been on the ballot for 10 or 12 years so far. People stood up and spoke with passion, and it was a great discussion. And you saw people in the room start shaking their heads. Yeah, you convinced me, Kim. Okay, I'm ready to change my vote. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And when you have that type of discussion, that's the greatness of that room, to be able to come up with a consensus and put 3 people and change their lives.
Quickly, what does it mean just to be part of the voting
Huge
panel?
honor, huge honor, huge honor to be a part of that group, to sit there, to listen to a Mike Joy, to listen to a Ben Kennedy, to listen to some of these guys give their perspective on who these guys are, and to be able to chime in with them, and at the same time to know that whatever decision you come up with is going to be something that will be enshrined forever.
And just a reminder, the voting panel submits a total of 65 ballots, which includes 1 ballot from the nationwide fan vote to determine the 3 inductees. And of course, those among the panel, representatives like Kyle, the media, and of course, the current NASCAR Cup Series champion, Kyle Larson, all making up that voting panel. The time has arrived, though, so we're going to go back to Uptown Charlotte, where Carla Metz is standing by to kick things off.
Well, welcome everyone. My name is Carla Metz, here with you at the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Uptown Charlotte, and currently live on our NASCAR channel. And on behalf of NASCAR, we want to thank you all for joining us today. We also want to take a moment to welcome in all the fans that are here in person, as well as those joining us from the NASCAR channel, NASCAR.com. We've got fans from YouTube, X, Facebook, and of course, Sirius XM NASCAR Radio. And it has been an exciting day for our industry as we've had a voting panel gather here at the hall earlier today to discuss and vote on the class of 2027 and the landmark award winner for outstanding contributions to the sport. And the class that we will announce today will consist of 2 from the modern era ballot and 1 from the pioneer ballot. The accounting firm PricewaterhouseCoopers tabulated the ballots and have envelopes with the names of the class of 2027. We also just want to take a moment to thank everyone that gathered here earlier today on the voting panel to make up our class of 2027, as well as the fans who got to vote on NASCAR.com via the fan vote. So thank you for that. And now, to introduce the NASCAR Hall of Fame class of 2027 and our landmark award recipient, let's welcome in NASCAR CEO Steve O'Donnell.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everybody. Today is truly one of the highlights of the year. I think for anybody that is in the voting room, hearing the stories, hearing the passion, and being around the people who have built this sport is truly an honor to be a part of. So we want to get started this afternoon with the Landmark Award for the outstanding contributions to NASCAR, and it honors those who have made a significant impact to the growth and success of the sport. So this year's winner, and I'm going to add a personal note to this one as I see it, because she's made an incredible impact on my career as well. And if you were in the room today, a lot of different people talked about the impact that this person has had on the sport. So it's my pleasure to announce the winner of the 2027 Landmark Award goes to Lisa France Kennedy.
Lisa France Kennedy is the Executive Vice Chair of NASCAR and one of the most influential women in sports. In her more than 30-year career with International Speedway Corporation, Kennedy advanced through several key executive positions with increasing responsibility, including Secretary, Treasurer, Executive Vice President, and CEO.
Our company is coming off another record year. It's all of your hard work, your dedication, and your loyalty.
Kennedy spearheaded the revitalization of Phoenix Raceway and the state-of-the-art Daytona Rising project at Daytona International Speedway.
We believe that Daytona Rising will set a new standard in guest experiences.
3, 2, 1. She also helped cement NASCAR's presence in the Midwest with the building of Kansas Speedway. Kennedy has been honored by Forbes, Adweek, Sports Business Journal, the National Women's History Museum, and is enshrined in the Synopsis Sports Hall of Fame. Her leadership and vision have guided the family legacy into a new era.
Congratulations to Lisa. So now let's meet the 3 new members of the NASCAR Hall of Fame class of 2027. And first, the Pioneer Ballot. So a throwback as we talk about our roots of where NASCAR came from, and that means local racing, grassroots racing. So I'm proud to announce this year's Pioneer Ballot goes to Larry Phillips.
The legend of Missouri's Larry Phillips cannot be told in wins alone. On the pavement or dirt of the weekly racing short tracks across the Midwest, Phillips was the standard all others were measured against. One of his crew chiefs estimated Phillips won 1,000 times. Rivals expressed frustration upon seeing Phillips' number 75 car come through the pit gate, admitting they were racing each other for second place. Larry Phillips is the only driver to win 5 NASCAR Weekly Series National Championships. In an 11-year span, from his first title in 1989 through 1996, the Springfield, Missouri competitor won 220 of 289 NASCAR-sanctioned starts. That's a winning percentage of 76%, while earning 13 track championships in 3 states. Only once did Phillips compete in a Premier Series event. That start came in 1976 at the Ontario Motor Speedway in California, in which he finished in 13th position. Larry Phillips was named one of the all-time top 25 drivers in the NASCAR Whelen All-American Series in 2006.
Congratulations to Larry. So let's move on to the modern era ballot.
Greg Biffle.
I think there was some, but really not much debate for this next guy. He is a Cup Series champion. He's a Truck Series owner champion. He's won 60 races in the Cup Series. He's a friend of the sport. He's great in the broadcast booth. He owns tracks. Please welcome Kevin Harvick to the Hall of Fame.
Some careers are judged by wins. Others are judged by moments that define a generation. Kevin Harvick achieved both. From the start, his path was anything but ordinary. In 2001, Harvick suddenly found himself in the spotlight.
We're going to do what Dale would want us to do, and that's race. I would hope that you guys don't expect me to replace him because nobody ever will.
Facing one of NASCAR's toughest challenges and rising to meet it.
He's met everyone's expectation and then some.
Just weeks into his rookie season in the NASCAR Cup Series, he won at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
He's going to get him, though. Here they come. Gordon got loose in. It's Harvick. Harvick misses. Harvick by inches. What a race. What a finish.
What could be more fitting? What could be more special?
That finish became one of the most emotional moments in NASCAR history.
I can't explain to you the emotion that was running through my head. I had to take an extra lap just to make sure that I didn't look like a crybaby here in Victory Lane.
Over the next 20 years, Harvick built a career known for consistency, intensity,
I'm ready to rip somebody's freaking head off.
and relentless competitiveness.
They're side by side. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
He earned 60 Cup Series wins, ranking him among the sport's top winners.
Impressive run by Kevin Harvick. That, folks, is domination.
He won 47 races, claimed 2 championships in what was known as the Busch Series.
It's been absolutely amazing to be a part of.
His second championship, and achieved 14 victories in the Truck Series. As owner of Kevin Harvick Incorporated, he guided NASCAR Hall of Famer Ron Hornaday Jr. to 2 Truck Series championships in 2007 and 2009, extending his impact beyond the driver's seat. He became a Cup champion in 2014.
He's going to win the race and the NASCAR Cup Championship.
Performing under pressure in NASCAR's new playoff format and proving himself when it mattered most. But Kevin Harvick was more than a champion. He was a closer.
Harvick, the closer, wins it.
Time and again, when the stakes were high, he discovered an extra gear. In must-win situations and championship moments, Harvick thrived in all of them.
Kevin Harvick wins the Brickyard 400.
In 2023, Harvick was named one of NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers, capping a career of tenacious excellence. When his time behind the wheel had come to an end, Harvick transitioned to broadcasting, joining Fox Sports as a NASCAR analyst. He continued to be a leader in the garage and a respected voice throughout NASCAR.
And our final entrant to this year's class. So this guy's a winner in our national series on the track, but I would also say a huge winner off the track. Please welcome the mayor, Jeff Burton, to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Jeff Burton was known as the mayor, a respected and thoughtful voice in the garage and a fierce advocate for the health and safety of the sport. In 20 full seasons and nearly 700 starts in the Cup Series, Burton won 21 races. The 1994 Cup Series Rookie of the Year had his greatest success driving for Hall of Fame car owner Jack Roush from 1996 to 2004. In 1999, Burton won a career-high 6 races, including 2 of the sport's crown jewel events, the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte and the Southern 500 at Darlington. Burton's talent was highly adaptable, winning races on both short tracks and intermediate tracks. Burton won his first Cup Series race at Texas Motor Speedway in 1997, the venue's inaugural event. His best track was New Hampshire Motor Speedway, where he won 4 races, tied for the most all-time at the track. Burton had a passion to push safety forward within the garage, as well as a reputation for offering well-considered and insightful analysis of the sport.
So for me, I think it's 100% the right thing to do.
In retirement, he's continued to share those thoughts as an analyst for NBC Sports. Jeff Burton was a respected voice throughout NASCAR and a true talent behind the wheel.
Well, congratulations to the NASCAR Hall of Fame class of 2027 and our Landmark Award recipient. They're all going to officially be enshrined here at the NASCAR Hall of Fame with the induction ceremony that happens Friday, January 22nd, 2027. So mark your calendars for that. And with that, this concludes today's formal announcement. Again, we just want to thank you all for joining us for this announcement today. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that we've got a crown jewel race happening this weekend right here in Charlotte, the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's going to be Sunday at 6 p.m. on Prime. Thank you and have a good night.
Congrats to all of the newest inductees and, of course, 3 of NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers getting to add their names into the NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2027. So I want to get your first thoughts, your reaction to the names you heard called.
Listen, not a surprise.
Okay.
Not a surprise, because I told you, in the room, so much passion for all these guys. There were guys that stood up and spoke passionately for Larry Phillips. All he had done as a NASCAR Weekly Racing Series champion and all the races he had won. Jeff Burton, so much support for what he's done on the racetrack, but for what he did off the racetrack and what he's done with the driver council. And I think Kevin Harvick goes without saying, Daytona 500 champion, 60-race winner. That is rare air in this sport. Forever, he was the 10th all-time leading winner in this sport until some guy named Denny Hamlin came along and knocked him out of it. But I'm just saying, when you look at that, these guys collectively, it's a great group.
I mean, there's no question they're all deserving. I'm not surprised by Larry, especially because there's been this lean-in by NASCAR to put a spotlight on the weekly series, on the importance of short tracks. The surprise to me, though, was we've seen kind of a tendency in the past couple of years to call out the mechanics, the engine builders, the crew chiefs. And he was the only driver on the list in that Pioneer ballot amongst those other types.
Yeah, and it was. But you know, Larry's been on the list, I think, 12 or 13 years. And there's been so many people, and he's on this ballot. But I think Rusty Wallace said it best in the room. And Rusty, I'll give Rusty credit. Rusty stood up and spoke for Larry. And he said, Mark Martin, myself, Kenny Schrader, we learned to drive because of Larry Phillips. And when you put that in perspective, that he was a mentor, that he showed them how to set up cars, that he raced against them and taught them the tricks of the trade, they went on to become Cup winners. They went on to become Cup champions. It's his impact on the Cup sport, even though he never ran, but that one race at Ontario, his impact on Cup racing is huge.
Well, to hear Rusty and Mark say something like that, that speaks very loudly. Quickly, before we go back to Carla, did any of your picks make it?
So, listen, I did a lot better this year. 75%.
Oh,
Three of the four that got in, three of the four, so I got 75% this year.
All right.
I'm moving up
You're
the
on
ladder.
the up and up. All right. Like I mentioned, Carla's going to be live at the NASCAR Hall of Fame talking to a number of people post-announcement. Currently, she's with NASCAR Vice Chairman and former Landmark Award winner, Mike Helton. Yeah, thanks, Kim. Like you mentioned, I am here with Mike Helton, a former Landmark Award winner. And now, you know, today we just had the announcement of Lisa France Kennedy getting that award. To know just all that she's meant for the sport, and obviously you've been very close with the France family. What does this mean, do you think, just to the France family and for her?
Well, personally, I'm just really proud of Lisa being recognized in our industry because she has done so many things behind the scenes that we all benefit from today, and she's not done yet. If you're in the office building in Daytona, there's a lot of people that know that they're going to get visited by Lisa to check off her missions and her goals and her ideas. So she's very actively involved in our future of our sport, but she's played such a huge role in it in her entire life. And I'm proud to call her a good friend, but I'm really proud of her being put into the Hall of Fame.
Is there anything about Lisa that would maybe surprise people to know, or just in general about her?
I think her ability and her talent of getting projects off the ground and done and everything that you don't really see, but we always see the end benefits of it, whether it's the Hall of Fame or Daytona Rising or Kansas City. When they first started that racetrack out there, it was out there all by itself. And now when you go to the race in Kansas City, it's a metropolitan of its own. And so those are the kind of things that, and I could go on, but those are just kind of the examples of things that Lisa champions and gets them accomplished.
Is there anything, because you are a former Landmark Award winner, is there anything you're going to warn Lisa about that she needs to know before this award?
No, it's just a great honor to share a part of the Hall of Fame with the France family, Lisa, Jim, and Annie B. So I'm honored to be part of that. But she deserves every attention and accolades that she gets, and I'm just very proud to see her go in.
I want to mention, too, just the Pioneer Ballot, obviously Larry Phillips and what he's meant for the sport. What do you have to say about Larry and his place here in the Hall of Fame?
So NASCAR doesn't have racetracks and playgrounds or elementary, high school, or even college campuses, and we come from the grassroots up, and we have always kept that connection. And Larry Phillips is such a tremendous example of our origins in a modern way. His accomplishments they're just incredible, but I can't even begin to imagine all the drivers that aspired to race with him, but then wanted to be like him, and that's what NASCAR is all about. It's somebody that helps other drivers with their own successes, but somebody that really accomplishes just extraordinary things like Larry did. And I know it was a Midwestern weekly program, and he was our national weekly champion a couple of times, or 3 times, or more, 4 times. But it's the connection to our core industry that I think Larry is a tremendous representative of. And there's a lot of Hall of Fame members that are benefactors of Larry's help early on in their careers. And so for him to be able to join them, I think is very special.
Mike, we appreciate your time today, and Kim will send it back to you in studio. Mike, the perfect person to talk about the historical significance of the inductees today.
Thanks, Carla. And Mike did a poignant job of just describing the things that Lisa has done to push the sport forward. And she doesn't usually want credit for it either. And you think about Daytona 1 and Kansas Speedway, big projects that I'm not sure fans realize were kind of her doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure they realized she was the bus driver on those projects. That's it, because she does so much behind the scenes, and I think Mike spoke to that. You walk through the office building down there, you walk through NASCAR 1, and everything that's down there, she has her fingers, and her fingerprints are on everything. They're on the building, the interior of the building, they're on the racetrack, they're on Daytona Rising. She has been a mainstay. I was very blessed. I grew up in the sport that she grew up in, so I've known her my whole life. So for me, sometimes when people like Lisa get in, it's a little bit personal because you see somebody and you see somebody excel. What a huge honor. Her grandmother was the first Landmark Award winner, and now here she is 10, 11, 12 years later, and she's an award winner along with her Uncle Jim, and that is a huge statement. So I applaud this choice. She's been on the ballot for a while, but finally the room recognized her contribution over and above what her parents did, what anybody else did.
She's made
this
a spot
is what
for herself.
Lisa France Kennedy did for the sport.
Yeah, and we thank her for that. All right, let's talk Larry Phillips. I know we dived in a little bit. The comments from Rusty Wallace, from Mark Martin, just championing him and why he should be in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. 5-time NASCAR Weekly Series national champion. What does this mean for a current weekly driver to see somebody like Larry be enshrined into the NASCAR Hall?
There's a way. There's a way. There's a path for you to make it to the Hall of Fame without running the O'Reilly Series, without running the Truck Series, without running the Cup Series. And I think that's what it says. And remember, we lose sight of this so many times when we talk about the Hall of Fame. It is the NASCAR Hall of Fame, and this is the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series. And nobody did it better than Larry Phillips. Nobody ever. And Mike spoke to it. Mike said his connection to the core of what the sport is, meaning the Rusty Wallaces and the Mark Martins and the Dick Trickles, guys that he raced against in ASA and all that, the car building aspect of it, what he did for safety, what he did through the Midwest there. It's got to be recognized. For this sport and for this Hall of Fame, you have to recognize it. And it's such a huge day for the sport. For us to have reached back. We've gone to modifieds, we've gone to the trucks, we've gone to a lot of different series. But to reach into the Weekly Racing Series and bring in a driver and a person the caliber of Larry Phillips is a huge day.
And by the way, not just those 5 weekly national championships, also 226 career wins and 13 track championships. Larry Phillips obviously deserving. Let's go back to Carla, who's with one of the newest names that's going to be entering into the NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2027.
I know, I've got a Hall of Famer here in person. Obviously, the announcement made just minutes ago. So special to have you here. Congratulations. And just first off, there's so many things I could ask you, but what does this mean to you?
Well, it's pretty special. And, you know, I think when you start this journey as a kid to go and start racing go-karts and go to your local short track and go, I was fortunate to be able to go through all the NASCAR ranks. So I went through the Weekly Racing Series, regional tours, Winston West, all the way up through the trucks, O'Reilly Series and Cup. So to be able to do that and take that whole journey and have the success that we did is something that I was pretty lucky, to be honest with you, to be able to experience that journey and be able to make my living driving a race car and something that we used to do as a hobby. So to be able to have that all lead to Hall of Fame and everything that we are fortunate enough to experience today and getting voted in is something that's pretty special.
And a first ballot Hall of Famer, too. I know that probably sets it apart even more so. But just to think back about your career, and I'm sure you've had some time since you've been a nominee for this, but just to reflect, I mean, I feel like it's been your story is just so historically significant to NASCAR, the way you came in, the way you ended everything. Have you had a moment to really kind of take that in since retirement?
Well, the thing that I'm the most proud of is the way it ended. You know, I think with being competitive all the way through, you see so many guys that go through that last part of their career and aren't as competitive as they were in the beginning of their career. And that was always one of my goals and always something that we talked about because we're planners. So it was always, hey, we get 5 years out and okay, what are we going to do in 5 years? And then it was 3 years and then we got down to 2 and it's like, okay, this is really going to be the end of it. And then to go through 2023 in the last Cup season was pretty special to be able to celebrate it the way that we did week in and week out. And so, you know, you go back and you think about all those things but really hasn't stopped. Went right into the television booth and all the work that goes along with everything that we've done, you know, for the first several weeks of the season is something that I've gotten used to now over the past 3 years and it kind of turned into more work than what I did when I was actually in the car, but it's been a great journey. I love our sport and everything that comes with it. I love the people and all the aspects of what it takes to make the car go fast, the fans and everybody who has supported us for so many years. And now we get to do it for fun. I get to go to the short tracks and race with Keelan and kind of start the whole process all over with everything that you've learned, right? And go to places that I hadn't been to and experience it at the short track level again is something that really reminds you of why you got into this, and that's because you love racing and you love the sport and everything that comes with it.
You'll have most of the year to, write your speech and all your thank yous, but just kind of in the moment right now, when you think back on your career, what do you think was the biggest influence in everything?
Ooh, that's a tough question because I feel like it was always something that led to something else. You look back at the step to RCR, and I think that Richard and everything that he did to put me in the Busch Series car and really taught me a lot about everything outside of the sport. He's so good at everything that is outside of the support of the sport. And then Tony Stewart, obviously, and Gene Haas, who gave me the opportunity at SHR for the last 10 years of my career. But we always had a great circle of people that we always had our own group of people that I trusted, and Delana has always been a big part of those decisions. And then you bring in our kids and everything that we've done over the last, I guess Keelan, he's going to be 14, so 14 years with kids. So time flies, and you learn along the way. You make a lot of mistakes along the way, but I had so many people help me in the beginning in my hometown of Bakersfield, California, that I still deal with today and help us along the way with the Cars Tour and everything that we're doing on the West Coast. Racing community is a small community of people, and when you're able to stay connected in that community and be able to live your life inside of that community, it's just the people that I love being around. And there's so many people that helped me get to the upper level of the Cup side of things. Tony and Gene and Richard Childress, that's just a small group of people. And Rodney Childress was such a huge part of those last 10 years of everything that I did in my career. So you have a lot of friends and family, and you're living 6 feet from your enemy at times, and your enemy in the end it became you became friends with them that were your hardest rivals on the racetrack. So it's a great place to be able to live your life, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
And then real quickly, not only are you going into the Hall of Fame, but your teammate, Jeff Burton, obviously gets to go in with you. How significant and special is that?
Well, that'll be fun to be able to share it with Jeff. I mean, he's contributed so much to this sport and everything that he did in the race car, but outside of the sport, when you look at everything that he does on television and with the Drivers' Council and just he's got the name the Mayor for a reason. So when you have the nickname the Mayor of the garage, you definitely have a pretty loud voice in the community.
Well, this is one of many interviews that you have. We'll probably talk with you at the induction ceremony, and I'll have you keep a tally of how many interviews you have then. But yeah, Kevin Harvick, obviously Hall of Famer Kim, and excited about today.
Thanks, Carla. And I am so excited for Kevin's speech and his night because he is one of the hardest to crack. And when they announced that he was even on the ballot a handful of weeks ago on the Fox broadcast, he got a little choked up.
Yes,
so I'm excited to see just Kevin and him taking in that evening.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him taking in this moment, as you say, because when we talk Kevin Harvick, I think so many times we look at a Daytona 500 winner, a champion, 60 race winner, doing TV. We forget that he came into this sport under a cloud. He came into the sport at a sad time in the sport, and he helped lift this sport at that time. I don't think he realizes what he did winning that race at Atlanta for RCR Racing, but for the sport in general when we look at it. So he had to work his way out and find his way to the spotlight. And once he embraced the spotlight and the spotlight embraced him, he flourished. Man, he was like a hothouse flower, man. He just bloomed and just blossomed. And he has had an amazing career that has helped so many other people. We talk about Ron Hornaday, you talk about Kevin Harvick Racing, and Delena's been right there with him.
Yeah.
That is the fascinating part about this family. This family has taken from the sport, but they've given so much back to the sport, and Kevin continues to do that.
And really, the Hall of Fame induction is so much about the
Yes,
family.
it is.
You mentioned just him getting into the sport. It was under this dark cloud, but then making a name for himself. Of the things he's done, being one of the Cup Series champions, what he did on the driving side, the ownership side, the TV side, and just also he has a management team that helps a lot of drivers.
Yes.
Where do you think he has shined the most?
So listen, I think he's shined the most as a driver. We can take all the peripheral crap out. Okay, let me just go ahead and say that. We can take all that stuff out and push it to the side. Those are things that he had an opportunity to do because he was such a great race car driver. He was so single-focused, so single-minded. When he got in that car, it was win, win, win. He got in that 29 car at Atlanta, and he didn't see the pressure. He didn't feel the pressure. He thought, this is my chance. This is my opportunity to grab it, to go and win, and he did, and he took off. So Kevin's greatest asset is his ability to drive a race car. Always will be. The other stuff pales in comparison. Even though it's all great, it pales in comparison.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick, 2014 Cup Series champion, a two-time O'Reilly Auto Parts Series champion, and of course that 2007 Daytona 500 win. Now he can call himself a NASCAR Hall of Famer. Let's check back in with Carla. She's with a 2026 NASCAR Hall of Famer. Looks like you got Kurt Busch.
Yeah, Kim, here with Kurt Busch. And yeah, I mean, you went through all this last year, but today you've been pretty busy too because you were a part of the voting panel, being a Hall of Famer yourself. And yeah, I mean, 3 wonderful members to make up the class of 2027. Let's start with Harvick though, and just, you know, we were talking off camera and how significant this was for Kevin Harvick's career.
Yeah, I mean, Harvick was definitely first ballot with his championship and his tenacity to win at all different types of tracks. Truck owner, 2-time champion in the trucks. And just how, you know, he jumps right into the TV booth and it felt seamless, like he was the right fit. And everywhere he went, he made people better. That's the key thing is now I look at Jeff Burton, Harvick. I was teammates with both those guys, and they made me better. They made and pushed me to be a
I don't see nobody. About to, though. Get out of my way. I don't know if it's a real person or not. Get that out of there. Go ahead and take that. Oh, it's only got that bullshit. Oh, that's fucking lame, dog. Let me just check one of those instead. Let's check this guy. Hold on, I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. Oh. Doesn't matter. Alright. I don't know how many bullets I have left. I need to put some in here.
Re-verifying the encrypted archive locator signal. The coordinates have been sent to your map.
fucking dead. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, save me, big dog. Hell yeah. Ooh. I'm glad you're sitting there. Mm-mm. I'm out of here. See you later, nerd. Almost got you, big dog. Almost got you. Dog. Bro, you good? Why do you keep following me? Weirdo. Oh. Oh no, I came in here. We out of there. You didn't make it. seems fun, but not that fun. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? See what Tim's doing.
Go crazy. Actual crazy. You got Mr. You motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Shameless. I had a 5. Was that 250 or 500? Was that 500 dead rolls? Oh,
there we go.
I'm flashed. Whips. Okay, that's the thing. I was reading game info, and it seems like you can, but after looking it up online, I'm not sure you can. There sounds like a lot of things people don't know about Emberfall 40K. Okay? It sounds like no one has maxed this slot. It sounds like no one has spun into the super bonus, and it sounds like people have not been dedicated enough to figure it out. Well, good news for Emberfall 40K. Read the game info. How do I do that? Info. Emberfall 40K, scatter, multiplier, blah, blah, blah. Okay, free spin bonus. Okay, super free spin bonus. Landing 2 bonus symbols along with the super bonus will trigger the super free spin bonus and an 8 super free spin. You can spin. It can't say this if you can't do it. It makes no sense. I've never seen anyone do it because no one has tried hard enough, and I will try hard enough.
Respect that.
So, someone in chat goes, honestly, Tim, burst mode 250. Let's really figure this out. I'm literally about to tweet at this provider and ask if you can spin in. Who makes this? Who makes this again? Slot Mill. I'm literally about to tweet him. Can you spin into the super on Emberfall 40K? Because I am 3,000. How many spins deep am I? I need someone to actually go do the math. I'm in the normal. Dude, is truck fucking right? I'm kind of looping right now, by the way. Are you guys catching this? Unfortunately, they're not really great, like, banger hits, but I am looping. Swords. Beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Drop that when I have my 500x multiplier. I'm sucking Dennis off.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh, these tumbles are unreal. I just don't have good multis. Oh my gosh. I need one hit here. Oh, Mr. Dragon, save it. No, Mr. Dragon tried, bro. Oh, these are so good. I just don't have a good multi, brother. Come on, one more tumble on this. This could go. No. 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 Mr. Dragon didn't even try.
Mitch is a good man too, but I guess we're getting more outside kind of stuff.
Open my graph. I'm still pretty dead. Okay, I have spun almost this will be 2,000, right? Today? No. 2,000. I will have done 2,000 today, and I don't know what I did yesterday. So I've at least done 2,000 spins today. Tumbles early, bro. Just one tumble here. Helmet, helmet, helmet. You gotta give me a helmet. If that hit with the 500x multi, oh my goodness, I would shed tears. Okay. If we can get a tumble here, get to 32, that'd be really nice. Okay, great. That was really nice. Okay. Okay. Another hit on this 4. Come on, purple, purple. No.
I don't think he's ever gonna get it. Honestly.
No. No.
I don't think he's gonna get it.
No. I need help, Mr. Dragon. Any tumbles on the last frame? Damn. 2K again.
So is this 23 after putting 50 more in? Brother! Rob! No, what I'm asking is...
Chad, does anyone here work for this provider? Anyone here work for Slot Mill?
Alright, so you put 25 in.
Truck goes, I'm spreadsheet spinning in demo mode to see if you can spin in. I'll report back. Why does that make him an idiot? Why would it have a super bonus logo if I can't spin in? No, it's not even that good, chat said. It's like you get, people buy it, but I'm saying, can you not? Why would there be a? I don't want to buy it. The point that I'm making is, why would there be a super bonus icon if you cannot spin into it? To bait people like you to spin away all day. Fuck you. Chad, for the record, I understand I can. Whips just did 100 spins in demo, no bonus. Oh my god, bro, am I fucked? I'm literally chasing the dragon. I'm doing 250 more. No, I fucking am, bro. No, I've seen... That was a huge hit, by the way. I have seen the thing come down. Like, I've seen... Bro, we're not spawn camped. I saw the blue dragon, and it teased me with the blue dragon. Bro is stun locked. Am I spinning the wrong thing? I'm not spinning the wrong thing, right? You do the extra bet, and that's the maximum bet you can do. Am I supposed to be doing this without the extra bet? Whip said it just took Whip's 400 spins to get in on the normal bonus with the spreadsheet. Yo. Wait, I am lucky. Holy shit. Oh, you got to have the extra thing on, Whips. Yeah, for sure. Drop the blue dragon. Shock the world. Drop the blue dragon. Shock the world. Drop the blue dragon and shock the world. Oh my god, bro. Tim, have you just tried getting into the super? Oh shit. I didn't think about it that way, chat. I'm just shocked you're still here. I don't think you guys understand the ADHD hyperfixation that I have. And I didn't realize I had ADHD growing up, and then I got diagnosed when I got older. And now I understand, like, I'm unmedicated ADHD, and this is everything I need, bro. I can sit here all day.
Wow.
476, another normal. Dude, if it's taking you that long to spin in, I'm actually getting really lucky with these bonuses. That bro also has OBCD. Nice, man. Haven't heard that one. Last time I heard that one, I fell off my dinosaur.
Wow. Wow.
Tim, I just asked ChatGPT. You can, in fact, spin into the super. That's all I needed to hear. Thank you. Chat, you're going to tell me ChatGPT's wrong? Listen, chat, I'm assuming if you get it, it is 2 normal bonuses and the blue super bonus. That is what it's going to look like. It is actually collecting now, though, a little. I mean, I'm still up from when I came here, but it's definitely, I was at like 50K up. Yeah, I was up 53 at my peak. Blue, drop it in. Blue, 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 blue. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. God, bro.
See what we can do with this motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Great tumbles on first frame. I love this, bro. Do more.
I don't think he's got it.
Great tumble. Red, red, red. Great. Okay, this is actually incredible for a start for me, bro. These tumbles are insane. Hang on, lock the fuck in. Lock in, lock in, tumble it. Hit something. No, don't die now. Don't fucking die now. Okay, that's decent. We're at 128 with 2 spins. We get a tumble here and Mr. Dragon helps, bro. We could print. Come on. Good hit. We're going to be at 256. Come on, bro. Big hit. Yes, swords are good. That's going to be good. 10, 512. Come on. Hit! No, Mr. Dragon! 16. Oh, dude, this fucking slot. When I max this thing, it's going to be electric.
I think he's going to max this thing by the end of the stream. By the time he gets off of it. I don't think so.
Whips is at 744 spins, and
I don't think he's doing
bonuses. Oh my god, I'm chasing something impossible. Maybe it's a happy accident, though, because I'm still kind of winning. Truck said he's 1,200 deep, 9 regular bonuses. I need someone from Slot Mill to tell me if I can spin into this shit. I'm going to be honest. I need... Chad, does anyone here work for fucking Slot Mill?
Is Train on? Anybody watching his train
I
wrecks
do.
on?
Okay, nice to meet you, bro. Can you figure out if you can spin into this super? Don't just say I do with a fucking smiley face, chat, or me. Wow. Dude, imagine those tumbles with high multis. That would have been fun, wouldn't it?
No, 2 days ago.
I don't understand how it can give me the game info and it has a super bonus icon if I can't spin into it. I don't fucking get it.
Hold on, chat. I gotta log in. Asking for my
Why am I
authenticator.
questioning it? The reason I am questioning it is because I am encroaching on. I don't know how many times I did it yesterday, but 3,000, like however many I did, bro. CEO of Slot Hill here.
Yeah, sure. Nice.
Cheat thing. Come on, Mr. Dragon.
Okay.
Save it, Mr. Dragon. Yes, Mr. Dragon.
What a fag.
More tumbles, Mr. Dragon. Come on, give me something. That was bad. That's bad. Good hit. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, I don't know if anything can hit here. I need help. No. This is dead.
It still can.
Jeez, Mr. Dragon, you just don't give a fuck?
No.
Wow. No blocks? Fucker? Chicken fucker?
Shit's good. Real good.
I mean, I'm fucking looping, bro. Whips is at 1080, only seen normals. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I'm chasing something that's not real, bro. Helmet, helmet. You gotta give me the helmet there, Emberfall. Green. Save it, Mr. Dragon. Good see. Yes, Mr. Dragon. Now one green. One little green ball. Do it, Mr. Dragon. Oh my goodness, Mr. Dragon is cooking. One green still. That's all I need. One little green ball. One. Oh wait, no, the face took it up. Never mind. Okay, green hit there. Okay, these are really good. Really good tumbles. Getting multis early. We're at 64 with 3. Come on, bro. Hit. I need a hit here. No, I needed a hit there. No. Do it, Dragon. You fucking moron. Bring a fucking shield in there when I don't need it. I need... If this tumbles swords, this could be big. Mr. Dragon doesn't care. All right. Someone go Sorry, Kane, we can't make it to the bar opening. I gotta spin Emberfall 40K. Wow. Whips is at 1,136, and he's only seen normals on the burst mode demo. What does the super bonus get me? We don't even know, guys. I haven't seen it. I'm literally gonna... Can you guys ask someone that works or contact Spin Mill to see if I can spin into this super, LOL? I'm coming up on almost 6,000 spins. Slot Mill. I'm getting near like 5,000. Whip spun into it. It fucking exists. Whips has a screenshot. You can fucking do it. I knew you could spin into this bitch. No, I swear to God, I'm looking at the screenshot on it right now. I'm telling you, it's a demo mode. It doesn't fucking matter. But we see, never mind. We see we can do it. I know we can do it now. Never mind, I just got confirmation. You can do it. Oh my God, you can do it, bro. We're not fucking leaving. Donnie, push the plane back. We're leaving early. We're probably, hang on. What happened? Was this not spinning when I was AFK? Oh my God, I broke my seed. I knew I could spin into it, bro. We're not fucking leaving. I'm locked in, bro. I'm not burst moding either. I'm doing it this way. Literally, Whips has a screenshot. And Whips said it was at 300x, by the way. I see the screenshot. It's literally 2 normal bonuses right here. 1 super. Oh my God. Oh my God. It drops in the blue eye. So the blue, that's it. And it literally, this screen says, congratulations, you won 8 super free spins. All right, lock in, chat.
Kind of crazy.
dude. Mr. Dragon is kind of trying to help, but it's not enough. Good, Mr. Dragon, you're my goat. Oh my God. Yes, Mr. Dragon. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, we're only at 16 with 4. I need some serious help out of Dragon here. Okay, that's 32 at 4. And one more tumble here, we can cook. Okay, we might be able to cook this. Hang on, boys. Hold on. Yo, do another one. Give me another one. Dragon? No. Great hit. 64. Not bad. We're at 128. We have 5. Hit. No. I need a hit. Dude, hit it. You gotta hit it. That's gotta be something. 4K. Any tumbles? No. 7K. Not bad. Tim, last time I saw you, you're on Gator Hunters. We're on a new chapter, bro. We turned the page. Up the bet. I'm at max, boys. It's 75 USD. It's the maximum you can bet. No, Whips. No. I'm okay. Look at this fucking tumble base game. Yo, tumble swords. All right. Yo, I woke up to $1,000 in my account. Thank you, King. Hey, I appreciate using my code, bro. I'm doing more giveaways, by the way. So here's my plan, chat. Here's my plan for the rest of the night. Whenever my fixation stops with this, which I don't know how much longer I got, I'm gonna go spin. I am gonna go spin at least 50 on truck slab that he wants me to spin, at least. I'm just so locked in here, I can't leave. And then after that, we're gonna do a giveaway on the code users. After that, I'm gonna do some degen buys. Not super degen. I'll set a floor. We gotta kind of see where we're at. Floor maybe around 7, just so I can, like, you know, next trip have a nice buffer kind of a thing. You know what I mean? I'm in again, bro. Dude, can you imagine if that multi carried over to the bonus? Holy fuck. Come on, Mr. Dragon. Great hit. I love it when we start in. Okay, Whips. 2 on first frame. We love that. Chat. Shut up. Never mind. Okay, great tumbles right now. Tumble another one on 2. Get me to 32. This could go. I need a hit. Save it, Mr. Dragon, please. Yes, Mr. Dragon, you saved it. Mr. Dragon saved it. Purple. Need a hit. Don't die. Don't do dead spins. Don't do dead spins. You got to hit. You started so strong. Mr. Dragon, it fucked me, bro. No. Oh my God, look at these tumbles. Oh my God. Dragon! No. Another 5K. That's like back-to-back fucking bonuses that paid pretty well. Wow. Oh my God. This is about to be the longest stream in history. It may be, bro. All I want to see is this super bonus more than I want to breathe. Can I show graph? Chad, does anyone here know, can Sword Guy come out at the start of a bonus? Anybody here know? I don't know if I've ever seen that. That would be crazy. What is this recoup? I mean, geez, Emberfall, I flashed the graph and you do that? I mean, holy fuck. Did you guys fucking see that? That was like 20 spins in a row with nothing. Now, the Super does exist, chat. We literally got confirmation. Whip spun into it on a demo. I know it exists now. And I'm not fucking leaving. I have to go to the bathroom. Say, if Chair gets the fucking Super and not me, I will be pissed. I'm back, guys. Well, Chair didn't spin in. I'm back now, Emberfall. I'm ready. Whips goes, how rare is this Super? I mean, Whips, I got to be coming up on 5,000 spins, dog. Dude, imagine I spin in the Super and I get nothing, by the way. All right, let's. We're good. Thank you. Oh my god. We're back in again, bro. All right, Mr. Dragon's already helping us out on first frame. We love that. Good tumble. Okay. No help from Mr. Dragon. 2 tumbles on 3. That's good. 1 more tumble on 3, I'd be really happy. Okay. Good tumble on 4. I need a tumble here, bro. Dang. Oh my god. We're at 64 on 4. If we get to 128, come on. 1 more. I need a hit here. Okay, I feel like 5 is where it kind of dies a lot. Okay. We're at 128, tumble on 5. No. Hit. No. No. Mr. Dragon, save it! You saved it kind of 256. Come on. Axes. No. Hit! You motherfucker, bro. It's so mid. I mean, brother, I hit for 40K on it, dog. Like, you just need You just need those tumbles of hair earlier, man, and then you're in. You're so in. Like that, if I get on that last frame, if I get good symbols, brother, it is over. We're not maxing, but we're hitting really good. And I don't really understand how you can say this game is mid when I have literally been spinning this game for 2 hours, and this is my graph. I just feel like you can't say it's mid, right? Chad, if you could spin a slot consistently and have a graph look like this, would you do it, yes or no? Answer, fucking yes. I did this shit on Lay Fisherman, and now I'm doing it on Emberfall 40K.
I'm guessing that's the one where you had that big ass fish come out.
I'm in again, bro. I'm not fucking leaving, bro. Imagine I just max win this. Okay, good. Hit on one. Okay. One more tumble. Tumble on one, we're cooking. Okay. Hit. I need a tumble hit. Fuck you, Dennis. You're adopted. Tumble hit. No. Okay, so far this is really bad. We haven't gotten one tumble. Yeah, this is bad. It's gonna be a bad one. Still no tumble. Just been straight hits. That's not a tumble on those shields? Ugh, brutal. Brutal. I mean, good hit, but just don't have high multis, unfortunately. Imagine it tumbles the last frame. Do it. Do it. Hit those helmets. Dragon? You bitch. Carry on. Do burst mode? How about you burst my fucking... Never mind, dude. How do you get so far up? Today has been a solid day.
Solid day.
Sorry, let me... Well, yes, I mean, today's been a great day for me.
Fuck you.
Dennis is in the trenches. Fuck Dennis. Hashtag fuck Dennis. Let me get a hashtag fuck Dennis in the chat.
Fuck you and fuck your chat.
Wow, he said fuck you guys, chat. You gonna take that? I max won Anubis this morning. I was at 200K. I was gonna do Anubis buys to 200K. I didn't really know what I was gonna do after that. Max won Anubis, shot up to 750, 750K, shot to like 900K. And for the record, technically, I sent Matt 100. So this number is, Matt's giving me 100 back, so I'm at 859, technically, right now. Even though it says 759. And right now, 16 start. Yo, hit something. Yo, hit. I got a 16x start right here. 32? Yes, dude. Keep going. Wait, hit something. Oh my God. Oh my God. 128 base game. Hit something. No! Oh, that was almost electric, bro. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, it's been a good day for me. Listen, I will say this, before that hit, before the max win, my trip, it was a rough one. I mean, I was down in deep, you know, had to re-depot, didn't want to. And I will say I was only planning on doing 7 or 8 hours, but I'm kind of locked in right now. I really don't know what I'm doing, so strap in and strap on. My call is Emberfall 40K. Don't actually do it, though. You spun Emberfall. How much do you have in your account? Let me actually think. Hang on. Chad, this is going to spin. I'm going over to Dennis for a second. 18K? I mean, so what is your plan?
I don't know. My plan was to hopefully run it back up to 100 base.
You want to run that up to 100? How much time do you have left? Like, are you getting off soon? Are you okay with going to 0? That's a better question. You were just at 39, now you're at 18? Yes. Oh, fuck, dude. What were you doing to get there? Just spinning? I have a crazy call. What'd you say? Not Anubis buys, no. I do have a crazy call. What do you think I'm going to say? You heard of this game called Gator Hunters? No, I'm kidding. I feel, how much are you having him? Go buy Chocolate Rocket. You haven't bought once? Well, then maybe that's the fucking hit, bro. Listen, you don't need to do a $10,000 buy. Do like a, let me see.
Oh my God, he's saying Chocolate Rocket buys.
I mean, dude, I don't know, bro. If you haven't bought, maybe, okay, stop. Yeah, okay. Okay, don't do that then. Go down. Do $1,000. Do 1,000. I'm just saying, if you've been spinning and you have.
You in?
Oh my God, I heard the bonus going. I hit my fucking knee on the bro.
Chat.
Ow. Hang on. Everyone stop. Everybody knock it off. I want to watch it.
This could be a blue ball. So what do I need here? What do I need here?
Rockets early.
Yeah, so you don't want you don't want 4 dead spins? You don't want 5 dead spins? You don't want 6 dead spins? You don't want 7 dead spins? You don't want 8 dead spins? You don't want 9 dead spins? You don't want 10 dead spins?
Shut up and buy another one. I'll send you $1,000.
I just bought the super and it dead spun me 10 times. I did it again.
Don't hit again. I need to see what happens. I want to watch, but I want to watch my bonus. Stop.
What you hit it on?
Great tumbles. What am I on? I'm on 3.
Tim, I don't want your money either. Don't give me $1,000.
Save it, Mr. Dragon. No, we tried. Okay, 64 with 5. If I get a tumble here, we get to 128. We can print. We can print. Do it, Dragon! You fucking bum. What are you doing? Dude, the streets are fucking talking. They don't think that you can hit well, and I know you can, and it's fucking embarrassing. I want you to know that, Mr. Dragon. All right, let me see, Denny. I'm just looking at Dennis to talk to Rocket real quick. You want rockets on 1, 2, or 3 early. If you get a rocket on the far right, you're sad. That's not good. That's not a good rocket. That's not. Chad, you got a rocket 4. It's not good. It's not good. This could save it though. It could drop like 2 and 3 and it can save you. I'm dead serious. Okay, hang on. This isn't terrible, bro.
This is fucking ass.
No. If you get a rocket 1 or 3.
I have 2 spins left.
Shut the fuck up. Backdoor chance. I've seen this a lot. I've seen it come in the back door. I've seen it come in the back door. Am I in again? Am I fucking in? If that was a super bonus, I'm gonna fucking tweet.
Go.
No.
Your shit is more important than mine.
I'm already here. But if I go over there and I see super bonus, I'm fucking tweaking. Buy it again.
Buy it again?
Yes.
Dude, okay.
How much did you get? Like 5K?
Honestly, not bad.
Or 500?
700.
Don't do it yet. I'm in again.
Up.
I wanna watch.
This guy goes, Tim is fat and gay. Do you want me to ban him?
This is terrible. No, it's just I have no multis. What I've learned, I feel like this needs to build early and then smack on the last frame. Mr. Dragon tries to help you once in a while. He did it! Mr. Dragon! This is Flaming Dragon. Hit. We're at 16. I need a tumble and get to 32, and we have a chance. Wow, great fucking tumble. Holy shit. If I had high multis there. Okay, hang on. Sword, 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 sword. No sword. Hit. Got a hit. We're at 64. Here we are. Here we are again. Get me to 128 now. Please hit a purple. Please get a hit. Oh my god, bro. No. Do you see how fucking close it is, chat? It is ready to bust everywhere, bro. I'm dead serious. Oh, good. You didn't want to do that in the other frame, huh? All right, do another one. $1,000.
Already bought it. The first one, always second one dead spin. Dude.
That's bad. Dude. I mean, I want you to know, that's not even... the worst rocket I ever got was up here. I had a rocket drop up there. Like, what is bro supposed
This is
to do?
fucking ass!
Dude, imagine my balls were out on your screen right now.
Honestly, I think with the clip, I might...
This is what, your fifth?
Yeah, fifth.
Hang on, chat. Come on, bro. 1, 2, 3. Just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Dennis, this is not bad. You got 6 spins left. You really want one here. Or one. 1 or 2, you can fucking print. You can print.
You see the 20...
It's not a good symbol, but it is a good hit.
Am I going to make profit on one of them?
Dude, if you get 1 or 2, dude, it can drop one on one of these spins. I'm telling you, I've seen it.
I think this is fucking dead.
Come on, Rocket. I've seen you do this. You really just want, or if you can get premiums all the way across.
Ain't looking good, Tubby. Am I going to break even?
I think, at least. Damn.
Red? I break even with that, right? Nope.
Yeah, you're close.
Close.
Dude, if you had one more, Dennis, I'm not kidding. If one more rocket fell in there, you could have won.
Okay.
You could have won good. What's your account at? What's your account at?
It doesn't matter because I'm about to go to 100K. Wait, I got 1 and 1 and 4. Yep. I got 1 and 1 and 4.
Dude, if a rock, okay, brother, anything here.
That's so low.
You gotta drop the 2 and 3, bro. You need, like I'm telling you, 3 rockets, you're rich. 2 rockets, it's okay.
Is this a 2?
Gummies?
No. Is it a 2 rocket script? No, I need it down to here.
Yeah, that would have been really nice.
Fuck. It's dead. I'm turboing it. You can go back to your fucking slot. There's no way it drops it.
I'm telling you, dude, that is a 24x in the front. Oh my god.
It's a slow burn.
You're almost getting it. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna print for you. I don't know. I'll send you your money.
No, I don't want money from you.
I'll send it to you.
I don't want money. I want these slots to turn on. Mitch, don't let him send me fucking money, by the way. Block that shit. Wait. Wait, this could print? Can't this be good? I need premiums.
Oh my goodness.
Are you joking?
High multi with that,
Train lost. Wait. Matt lost 180K on this slot? Are you fucking joking?
Save it, Dragon, one time, bro. You motherfucker, bro. Okay, I'm at 128 with 2 left. Here we are again, Dragon. Are you gonna print? Print! You gotta give me a hit. The amount of times it has built and then dead spun the last 2, I'm gonna freak out.
All right, chat. We can make, honestly, we can make.
I'm gonna freak out.
Oh, dude. We can make 10K last. We can make 10K last, chat. I'm just gonna have to bring down our bet a little bit. This is last buy. Last buy. 18, 13 flat, 13 flat.
And I also, to be honest with you guys, all I want to see is this fucking
Tactical, double tactical increase.
And it's kind of insane. I'm still up, even with these bad screws. Like, I'm still 50K on Everball. Even with these bad screws.
Tactical increase did not pay. Wow, this bitch. Okay, we can make chat. We can make 10K last. We're gonna stream for another 2 hours, but it's fine.
Can you get those Brussels sprouts? I got some ugly ass feet too. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'll pull my nipples out.
What the hell is that about?
I'm in again, dude. Mr. Dragon, the streets are fucking talking, bro. Oh, they can keep talking, man. You could have been great there, and you brought a fucking shield, man. Okay, good tumbles. Okay, 2-on-3 is good. Shields, this is really good. Okay, we're at 32. I don't want to sit up and jinx it, but. Oh my god. Dude. No. Okay, 64. Can we get to 128? Get to 128, bro. Get to it. Sword. No, brother. No, brother. Oh. Need a miracle here. I need Mr. Dragon. We're at 256. I need Mr. Dragon to summon either a helmet or swords. It's always like the very next spin after that, by the way, is a ton of shit, it seems. Is this going to be a 6-hour like fisherman spin fest? I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I don't really know where this night's going. But we're here. That's what I know. We're here right now. I'm drunk right now. Wow. Like, where, dude, give me that when I have 128 multi, if you don't mind. Bro's in absolute war with this slot. Bro, I just looked up and I thought Dennis was opening a bottle of alcohol from Pedialyte, just so you guys know. Chad, for the record, we did receive confirmation you can spin into the super. Whips did it. I saw with my own eyes a screenshot of the super. I know it's possible. Whips has spun into it twice. Dude, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see. Whips spun into it 2 times, chat. Interesting, Whips. Semi-whips? Super. Chad, are we ever going to see it? Are we ever going to see it, boys? What if you got a super and it's all empty rolls? I'm not exaggerating. That may break me, bro. Yeah, I get into the super and it's like terrible. Imagine. I mean, again, I mean, dude, super aside, and I understand I haven't had a big hit in a little bit. I haven't had like a 20K juicer. I keep spinning in to this bonus. We're at 8. Get a tumble. Okay, that's really good. We like that. Okay, good hit. 32. Tumble into 64. Damn. No hit. I'm surprised it gave me a hit there. All right, tumble into 128. Blue, blue, blue. No. Oh, dude, here we are again, bro. Here we are again. We're going to be 128. Do we get lucky? Do we get lucky? Do we get lucky? We got a hit with 128. 256. Ah, dude, tumble it. Tumble something. One time. Bastard. Hi, babe. Honey, I'm so locked in. Babe, I just had Whips go to the demo mode, and him and Truck were testing it to see if you can actually spin into the super because people didn't believe it, and you can. So we know that you are able to. Huh? Huh? What'd you say? Alexis goes, sounds like we should buy it. Good one, honey. Get away from this mouse. You know what? You know what, dude? Fuck this 250 shit, bro. I'm going infinity. I'm about to have this shit go when I'm sleeping tonight. Hang on, chat. Oh my God, I'm 5 of 8 and I'm at 8x. Yeah, see ya. This bonus is cooked. Dude, watch this be my best one. The one I don't expect it on. Maybe that's it. It's gonna backdoor me. It's gonna put it in my back door. Just like Dennis, he's also gonna put it in my back door. It didn't go in my back door, bro. buy it. No! Do you not understand this is part of the journey now? Buy it. Goodness gracious. Listen, man. Listen. If Frodo could have teleported to the top of Mount Doom, it wouldn't have told the story of Lord of the Rings. Does that make sense? Like, I could just teleport to the top of Mount Doom, but then we don't have the Lord of the Rings saga. All right? This is our Lord of the Rings saga. I'm not buying the super. Listen, man, if you really want to get down to it, they could have flown up on top of Mount Doom on them fucking birds. They had birds fucking everywhere. Instead, they were like, let's just fucking walk up it instead of take this massive fucking bird griffin and fly to the top.
Type shit. Type shit.
I mean, shit, if that was Harry Potter, could have just given the ring to Hedwig and have him fly it up there.
Type shit.
Is Matt gone? Yeah, he's gone, bro. Hedwig died though. Whoa, dude! Fucking spoilers, bro. Some people here may not have seen Harry Potter. Maybe now that I made my spins infinity, they're gonna know I'm not here to fuck around and to give me the super. Maybe. What do you think, chat? Like, oh, this guy's not fucking around. He's spinning infinity, you know? Dennis, how much do you have in your account? What do you have? What do you actually have? If you hit a max win, I would have known. What do you have? All right, bro. Is this the last day before the next trip? It is, boys. And like I said, whenever I'm done with this little journey I'm on right here, I don't fully know yet. My plan is I'm going to do 50 spins of the slot that Truck wanted, because I told him I would. Giveaway on the code, and then end the trip with a couple buys. That's my plan. And we're either going to shoot up or shoot a little low.
You wouldn't last.
Base game. Shit. Wow. 64 on base game? Drop something, you motherfucker. It's like as soon as I start noticing, it gets rid of it. Is my next trip planned already? Probably. Sometime. Huh? Do I want to know? When is it next? When is it next? Huh? Yeah. Alexa, I'll tell you guys when the next gambling trip is. Why are you standing up? Why are you standing up? Something cool happening?
They are healing up incredibly well compared to where we started.
We got 10K, bro.
Yeah. Lost a lower tooth, too. Chipped a tooth.
Huh?
They are healing up incredibly well compared to where we started.
Okay, I think the next one's going to be like early June, chat, like June 7th. So it's going to be a bit earlier than this month.
She's heavy, she's girthy, she's beautiful. This is one in a million! This is one in a million! I want to keep this! This is one in a million! Oh, Jesus!
And you know, it's not that far offshore.
What? What the fuck do I look like?
Don't touch your face.
Oh, God. What this? I can't.
That's the car. That's wild.
What are you doing?
I can show you the video.
I'm opening up this some NASCAR training. How well could the NASCAR Gen 6 car handle the Charlotte Rallycross course on iRacing?
Rope to 2x4. Yeah. It's just so much. Rope to 2x4. Yeah. It's just so much force in the water. Yeah. I mean, of all the boats though to fail, I literally thought your guys was the strongest by a mile. So it was just weird how it porpoised, and like obviously we don't know why it porpoised. Because it rode so much of its back flat. Yeah. Like it just didn't have anything.
Close mic sounds like a McDonald's drive-through cashier. Denny, do you have the same headset as me? Denny.
Hey, how's it going? Is that your red truck?
Dennis, do you have the same headset? Do you have the same headset as me? Why does your sound bad?
Budweiser team. Ready?
No, Chad says it still sounds bad. Chad, his mic still sounds bad, right?
Once again, they're off and going. I'm watching the Jackman as they come around. It's on a dead heat between the 8 and the 42. The guys on the front.
This is the same headset as me. I don't know why. I don't know, Chad.
8 guys are there first. Now we got a second man coming. Now the tire changes to the 42 and the tire carriers. This is what's going to make the difference right now. How quickly this team can get together. And right now, Dale Earnhardt is
Emberfall's collecting, boys. It's coming back. We're still at 42 cars.
Trying to burger and Bali. Today we're trying Fuego. So Fuego is a restaurant.
I'm due for a juice bonus again, bro. I am. Yo, Dennis, you heard this game called Gator Hunters?
Guys, can I play?
Yeah. Yeah, you want it? Yeah. But of course, they say yes. You know how to play?
Did the Sticky Pigs guy get unbanned in my chat?
Straight up, all right? Straight up, yep. But now that Darius is in the game, he doesn't know
I said,
what
did
to
the
do.
Sticky Pigs guy get
But
unbanned
then
in
he
my chat?
realizes, wait, the photographer is now the subject, which makes him the common loon. Darius must become the common loon. You see, the common loon prepares. It observes its surroundings. And when it's time to take off, it doesn't just lift out of the water. It gets a running start. It builds up momentum. It lifts its little feathery body out of the water and smacks its webbed little feet on the surface. The loon runs with all the force it can muster. And then the loon
Give up, Tim?
sort of
If
chips
Frodo
off this
gave up,
defender until it's wide open.
Sauron would
And his
rule
push
the world.
corner is so good it fools everybody on the field. Oh, I thought he was right on post. Including his own quarterback, who throws a pick six. Post corner he just ran was ridiculous.
Guys, can I play?
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Dude, imagine that hit with a high multi. Holy.
I'm Peter. I'm from
Oh
Dallas,
my
Texas, and
goodness.
I'm
That was like
representing
the entire
Nigeria.
swing.
So
That was
suga is
crazy.
a traditional Nigerian street dish.
Blue.
I'm using it to represent my culture and show my love for it, and especially
Pretty
show my
good
love
hits
for my
right now.
family.
That's right. Let's go.
Very good hits, actually.
A few months
Tumble.
ago, I lost my corporate
Oh
9-to-5
my
job.
gosh.
I never felt like
Nah,
working as a
these
consultant
hits
was
are
my calling.
insane, bro.
It
If we
felt
had
like
these
I
with high
worked,
multis,
but
it'd
not
be
my
game over,
gift.
bro. It'd be game over.
So no
These
matter
are
what,
great
my
tumbles
next
early,
job
though.
is
We're
not going back
64
into
already.
finance.
Come on,
It
bro.
has to
Don't
be too.
give me hope like this. I need a hit here. At least here. No, dude. Don't die. Don't die. Give me the 256 with 2 spins. Come on, one time.
My name's Peter, and I prepare for you guys a suya spiced duck breast paired with a parsnip and onion puree, tomato chutney, and a tamarind jus. So this is representing Nigerian culture, specifically northern Nigeria, where a lot of suya comes from. What do you do for work?
Could've been a lot
I was
of
a baker,
juice,
so
bro.
I've been a baker this whole time, but I got laid off earlier this year, and I used that time to pursue my passions and my dreams in culinary. we asked you to give
The
us
dead spins
restaurant
were
quality,
painful.
and I feel like you
bro.
took that to
I
heart
actually,
here.
I feel like I got to go back and look at my big hits I've had on this, the 30, the 30K or whatever I hit.
Spice in the duck
Because
side and basted
I feel like
the
I
duck
don't know
meat
how
with
it
it.
happened.
What's the chutney here again? So the
I can't
chutney
remember
is
what my
a tomato,
multiplier got to with that
fennel,
hit.
and bell pepper, kind of a play on traditional Nigerian Holy Trinity.
The duck's cooked beautifully. Let's get that right. But if anything, I wanted to see something a little bit more pared back, a little bit more grandma involved.
Is that infinity symbol?
But it looks like something out of a Michelin restaurant.
Maybe too many investment banker dinners at restaurants.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's
Started with
truly
4X
trying
here.
to
It's
take
kind of
the
nice,
biggest risk
actually.
of all.
Damn.
Come over here. May I?
Did I get to the 512 once? Did I really? Wow.
You broke his shirt.
Let me just.
Is Dennis spinning this? If you get in the super, I'm breaking your monitor.
You looking like a chef. There you go. Congratulations, bunch.
Congratulations.
I am coming up
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys.
I am coming up.
Reverse aftermarket cars in Forza Horizon 6.
Denny,
When you're driving around Japan,
I'm coming up on 3,000 spins today.
And some of these can only be bought this way.
I've almost done
or even
3,000
Forza edition
spins on
cars
this
that are some of the fastest in the
and
game.
not
For
seen
the
the
first
super.
car, we have the MX 5-Pounders edition Miata. This car is only able to spawn right here by the Festival Drag Meet. Once you see it here, make sure to buy it. As you can see, this car is insanely fast and is definitely the best for drag meets. Next, we have the PRZ Forza edition, which is a crazy off-road version of the car. You will only be able to find this car in the mountains by this cross-country circuit. So when you see it there, definitely buy it, because as you can see, this is one of the best off-roading cars in the game. And last, we have the RX2 Forza edition. This car is sick. You'll be able to find it right here by the Daikoku car meet. While these cars are guaranteed to spawn in each spot, other cars can spawn there too. If you see another car that's
If you get in the super before me, I'll be so mad. I'll actually be so pissed. Brewers Cubs game, Nerfy. I'm gonna say I don't like that one, Noah. So good luck. Nerfies have been ass this year, just in general, all of baseball. Super, do it. Drop it in. Drop it in. It's impossible, bro. I feel defeated, bro. I feel like I'm Frodo trying to walk up to Mount Doom right now. I need Samwise. Chat, you're Samwise, bro. Malachi goes, who is Frodo? I don't know how this guy's a mod in my channel, bro.
Who's Frodo?
You know, I do have to admit, chat, like, if Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Harry Potter were all hanging off a cliff, and I can only save one, I'm saving Harry Potter. You did not. You did not. You did not.
Yes!
Dennis spun in the fucking super. Dude, do they have my account locked?
Holy shit!
Are you fucking kidding? How much money were you spinning? How much? $20 with the enhanced extra bet? Were you You were spinning 30 with the enhanced and you got in. Yeah, fucking right. Chat says you bought it. You fucking bought it.
No, I didn't.
I'm not even looking. Dude, I'm literally not even watching you. Fuck you. I don't want to know how it works. Chat, did he actually buy it? Fuck you, Dennis. I don't even want to see it because I don't want to know what happens.
Got my fat ass some pizza on the way type
Blue or
shit.
green? Okay.
Yee! Oh, yeah!
Dude, I needed this a hair later. Wow. I mean, so much potential, and it just doesn't drop it. Oh, that hurts.
It hurts.
Here we are again, bro. 128. Are we going to get a hit on the last two? Tumble and we could party. No tumble. Do we get a hit? No hit. Do we get a hit? Bad hit. Do we get a tumble to 512? Oh my God, we actually got a tumble. Hang on. Come on, one time. 10K, not bad. 9K. I don't know why I said 10. Not bad. I mean, that was one of our better ones we've had. So, recently. I hope, did you go to 0? How much did you hit on it? You bought it for $200, Dennis? Get the fuck away from me, bro. I gave you your out. Your out is to go do Chocolate Rocket.
Yeah, and I got raised $5 grand.
You didn't give it enough. You had to give it 10. Dude, this guy in my chat goes, "Hello, sir. I think this site has other slots. Are you interested?" Yo, fuck off, bro. I'm so just tweaked out on this dude. I can't give up.
All right, chat. I think I'm done for today at least. I will probably, obviously, more than likely see you tomorrow. I just don't know what time just yet. But as soon as I figure it out, I'll let y'all know, all right? Y'all be good. I need to change that 3:30 to whatever, but it's okay. Bye.